Well, a Memphis-based author is working to help improve child literacy in the city, where literacy is way above the national average, especially in underprivileged communities. It's what her parents did for her growing up. Lakita Johnson tells us more.
I never thought that I would actually be an author, so for me to take this path, looking back, it makes sense, but at the time, I never saw that as a vision for me growing up.
Reading and writing is just something that's always come naturally for T'Arrah Marje.
I vividly remember going over my letters and ABCs with my dad, my parents, and they had them on my wall growing up, and so reading and everything, my mom always allowed me to spend money on books.
And now she wants kids to experience similar benefits. It's why she's written 2 books so far.
Especially growing up in an environment like Fraser in the inner city, it's important for children and people everywhere to see that you can be what you want to be, what you set out to be. It doesn't matter where you come from or your circumstances.
Marje says the idea to write and independently publish children's books started during the pandemic when she had a lot of time on her hands. After researching ways to get into the business, she started with her first book called Big Mad, which teaches kids how to meditate and get in touch with their emotions, something she learned more of during the pandemic. The second is called Still a Rose. It's a poem that shows kids they can still grow up to be somebody despite their environment. Marje says she wants better for the next generations.
It's so many adults that put limitations on themselves because they never learned how to read. So they end up in this box for life and they count themselves out.
So far, she's partnered with the Shelby County Health Department to open up a reading section in the waiting room. She's also done pop-up shops and more to get the word out. Marje says raising the next generation of scholars will require unity and effort.
Every child needs a community behind them to be whatever they're going to be in life. But it's up to the community to nurture that and to tap into that.
In Memphis, I'm Lakita Johnson.